Yo, so what's the deal, guys? I was just watching Mr. Hate Vicious video, which he has some good content. You should check him out. But it inspired me to get my take about the things he has spoke on in regards of women infiltrating the manosphere. Yeah, it is fucked up. It is what it is, though. Yeah, and you know what it is? Women being afraid because a lot of them are losing the opportunity in getting the alimony. You see, just like we have a hard time of getting sex, they're having a hard time of getting money now. You know, it is what it is. Not to say women don't get money, they just have a hard time getting it. As us guys do when it comes to sex. You know, and it's like what this one woman said many years ago. She said, to the men is the sex and to the women is the money. All right. See, a woman knows she can get sex anytime, but she can't get that money a lot of the time. A man has the opportunity of getting that money. You know, he works hard for it, but he has a hard time getting sex like that. You know, yeah, it's sad. I mean, that's why guys have to spend a lot of their hard-earned money to get sex. And that's a general thing. All right. Not to say every guy out there has his hard times. You know, especially someone that is young, you know, they're out there, out and about, being flashy, you know, gaming a woman. Because, hey, a lot of females today, you know, like a younger guy, you know, his physique, whatever. All right, but I want to talk about these porn stars here. Yeah, a lot of these females, you know, they're out for attention. They are. But with getting money in the process. Never forget that, guys. It's not just attention. You see, yes, attention helps them get by in life. All right? See, the more attention they get, the more security they get. And if they were not getting that attention, it would worry them. Okay? They know at some point they will hit the wall. Starting in their 30s. Okay? They won't get that attention like they used to. You know what I mean? When it comes to that age. But hey, you know, it is what it is because I believe in prophecies in the Bible. You know, I am a spiritual man. No, I'm not religious. I'm not Catholic. I'm not a Christian. All right. But I do know, and I keep forgetting the book of that scripture, the chapter in this verse. But I know it speaks about women losing their goods in the future. All right. And it speaks about when times get worse. All right. Because the times you're living in, especially in this country, is not going to last. The society is pretty much about done. And little these women know that the value of the US dollar is low. Okay. And it's just going to get worse. It's going to crash. It's only a matter of time. So when that time comes, you know, women are going to realize the man's place, which is man being over the women. Okay. And why do I say like that? Because according to Isaiah 4 verses 1, if you want to look that up yourself. Now, I follow the King James Bible. It speaks about man having more than one woman. He would have 7 women. Now, doesn't necessarily mean 7 women. Exactly, but the word 7, the number 7 means completion. All right, and these women will realize that they will have to get that security under the righteous man. All right, so like I said, that's the other thing too. I don't want to forget this. It's talked about for decades of there being more than one woman. Well, excuse me, there being more women than men on this earth. All right. More women than men. And there's a reason for that. You see, another thing a lot of women will learn is that it's understanding why a man needs more than one woman. So this way, one woman doesn't have to be tied down with a number of kids. he'll procreate all over this earth. Well, it would get much bigger than that, but there's a lot of good news to a better time, a better society. And it's not going to be ruled by these men that's ruling things right now, which is the world leaders that's around today. But yeah, I mean, that is another topic. But I do want to say this. The world leaders is who created gynocentrism for women to be over us. Now, if you don't know what gynocentrism means, do look that up. All right. Gynocentrism, pretty much the same thing, but in a roundabout way. Anyhow, like I said, the women in general are going to lose their power. Okay. So this attention that they're getting now will be no more. It's just only a matter of time for that to happen to them. Women will lose their goods. All right. And that's why they are afraid of MGTOW. See, MGTOW is pretty much where it's starting for women to lose their goods little by little. That's why they're afraid of it. MGTOW is a powerful thing. But also know this, guys. See, I'm a believer in the Most High. And the Most High, he's the creator of all things. MGTOW is one of them. See, us men that are waking up to the women's bullshit is a way of women losing their goods. Okay? They're losing it. So it's going to be a process, man, which is something you have to be patient about. All right? And the more patience you have, the more MGTOW will keep succeeding. Just know that. But I don't want to keep jibber-jabbing. I don't want to feel as though I'm repeating myself. But yeah, as for these porn stars, yeah, they get their attention. But, excuse me. It's what it is. They're going to lose it. And also know this too. Porn is pretty much free on the websites. I mean, so if you want to bust your nut, by stroking with your hand, hey, that's a good money saver. And if Riddler, the Riddler, the DC character, if he were to come up with this saying of his own, which would be interesting. Riddle me this, riddle me that. A man that masturbates, keep his pockets fat. All right? I'm sure you guys know what that means. That's right. These women here that you're looking at now, who are either present porn stars or former porn stars, they're going to lose their power. It's only a matter of time. Either some will kill themselves, some will know to be in their righteous place, which is to be under the man, or being strung out on drugs, whatever. Drink a lot. I mean, you seen what happened to Sharon Stone. Even though she was not a porn star, but she have done porn-like material in some of her films. Yeah, Basic Instinct wasn't the only film she was nude and sexual in. All right, she have done enough sexual content in her films. Even films that didn't make it to the mainstream, but straight to video. Well, she was out there enough. And that's probably why she got all messed up from drinking and whatever. Went ahead and got plastic surgery, seeing that her looks were decaying, so to speak. I mean, that was a little far-fetched of explaining it, but yeah. You don't know who Sharon Stone is? Yeah, she's over 60 now. And if you go back 30 years of her career, she did look hot back then. And the most I look at her, of how good she was, in the movie Total Recall, if you don't know that film, that's for Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, came out back in the 90s. she played a sub-villain in that film. She was working along with the main villain, that kind of thing, and yeah, she was pretty hot back then. And she acted before then too. You know, so look her up. Sharon Stone. Who has hit the wall right now. She has. Anyways, guys, that's it. Women are losing their power. You know, they're going to keep seeking attention to the best of their ability until, you know, they just can't do it anymore. And I'm out.